The crystal castle in the heart of the enchanted land of Lumeria, where the moonlight shimmered on silver lakes and ancient trees whispered secrets to the stars, stood the legendary Crystal Castle. This magnificent structure, made entirely of gleaming crystal, was said to hold the wisdom of ages and the power to grant wishes to those pure of heart. The Crystal Castle had been a source of fascination and mystery for generations. It was nestled atop the highest peak of the Diamond Mountains, surrounded by an impenetrable forest. Many had tried to reach it, but only a few had succeeded. Among those few was a young girl named Aria, who lived in a humble village at the base of the mountains. Aria had always been drawn to the stories of the Crystal Castle. Her grandmother had often recounted tales of its beauty and the incredible power it held. As a child, Aria would dream of the day she might see the castle with her own eyes and unlock its secrets. Now, on the eve of her 18th birthday, she decided that the time had come to embark on the journey that had filled her dreams. With her grandmother's blessing and a heart full of determination, Aria set out early one morning. She carried a small satchel with provisions, a map her grandmother had drawn from memory, and a crystal amulet said to be a key to the castle. The path through the forest was treacherous, filled with twisted roots and thick underbrush, but Aria's resolve never wavered. As she ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew cooler, and a sense of enchantment enveloped her. She encountered magical creatures, fluttering sprites, gentle deer with glowing antlers, and wise old owls that seemed to guide her way. Each step brought her closer to the mountains, and the gleam of the Crystal Castle began to shimmer on the horizon. After days of arduous travel, Aria reached the base of the Diamond Mountains. The climb was steep and challenging, but she pressed on, her eyes fixed on the distant spires of the castle. As she ascended, she felt a growing sense of purpose and destiny. At last, she stood before the gates of the Crystal Castle. They were massive and intricate, carved with symbols that glowed faintly in the twilight. Aria took a deep breath and held up her crystal amulet. The gates responded, their light intensifying until they swung open silently, welcoming her into the heart of the castle. Inside, the castle was even more magnificent than Aria had imagined. The walls, floors, and ceilings were made of sparkling crystal, reflecting light in a myriad of colors. It was a place of breathtaking beauty and serene tranquility. She walked through the grand hallways, marveling at the intricate designs and the sense of ancient wisdom that pervaded the air. In the center of the castle, Aria found a grand chamber with a throne made of purest crystal. On the throne sat a figure cloaked in shimmering robes, their face obscured by a hood. Aria approached with reverence, feeling an overwhelming sense of awe. "Welcome, Aria," the figure said, their voice melodic and soothing. "I have been waiting for you." Aria's heart pounded in her chest. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and excitement. "I am the guardian of the Crystal Castle," the figure replied, removing their hood to reveal a face that radiated wisdom and kindness. "I have watched over this place for centuries, waiting for one who is pure of heart to unlock its secrets." Aria felt a surge of emotion. "I have come to learn the wisdom of the castle and to understand its power. I want to help my village and bring hope to our land." The guardian smiled. "Your intentions are noble, Aria. The Crystal Castle holds the knowledge of ages and the power to grant wishes, but it also requires great responsibility. Are you willing to accept this burden?" Without hesitation, Aria nodded. "I am." The guardian stood and extended their hand. "Then come, Aria. Let me show you the true power of the Crystal Castle." They walked through the castle together, the guardian explaining the history and magic that infused its walls. Aria learned of the ancient sorcerers who had built the castle, imbuing it with their knowledge and wisdom. She discovered that the crystal amulet she carried was one of many keys, each representing a virtue, courage, compassion, wisdom, and love. As they reached the highest tower, the guardian pointed to a crystal orb resting on a pedestal. "This orb holds the essence of the castle's power. To unlock its full potential, you must place your amulet in the center and speak your heart's truest wish." Aria approached the orb, her heart pounding with anticipation. She placed the amulet in the center, and the orb began to glow with an ethereal light. Taking a deep breath, she closed her eyes and spoke her wish. I wish for the wisdom and power of the Crystal Castle to help my village thrive, to bring peace and prosperity to our land, and to protect it from harm. The orb's light intensified, enveloping Aria in a warm, radiant glow. She felt a surge of energy and knowledge flow through her, as if the wisdom of the ages was being imparted to her mind and soul. When the light faded, she opened her eyes to find the Guardian smiling at her. You have done well, Aria, the Guardian said. The power of the Crystal Castle is now yours to wield. Use it wisely and with a pure heart, and it will guide you in all your endeavors. With gratitude and determination, Aria thanked the Guardian and made her way back to her village. The journey down the mountains and through the forest seemed easier now, as if the land itself was aiding her return. When she arrived, she was greeted with awe and curiosity by the villagers. Using the wisdom and power she had gained, Aria transformed the village. Crops flourished, illnesses were cured, and a sense of peace and prosperity spread throughout the land. She shared the knowledge of the Crystal Castle with her people, teaching them to live in harmony with nature and with each other. Aria's leadership brought a new era of hope and unity to the kingdom of Lumeria. The Crystal Castle remained a symbol of the power of pure intentions and the enduring strength of wisdom and compassion. And so, the legacy of the castle and its guardian lived on, a testament to the magic that could be found in the hearts of those who dared to dream and believe.